So hello everyone, welcome to Doodle and Chill, and it's the Grave Robbers edition. And tonight we got Mark Middleton with us,
What's up, guys?
and we got Brendan that's muted for the moment, but he says hi.
Hey, everybody.
We got the Beak
Hey,
and my blunt brother Ace.
Hell.
The Ace goes up now. So yeah, tonight we're gonna be drawing characters from Grave Robbers. Obviously, I'm gonna be doing Big Dick Murphy again, and other characters. And what are you gonna be doing, Beacon?
I'm going to be drawing Richard. He's this dude with all these bandages.
The Mummy.
Yep.
And you, Brendan, do you know what you're going to be drawing?
I don't know. I'll probably draw the girl, but I don't know. I just hurt my thumb, so I'll be back in a second.
That's a bad injury to get. Is it your drawing hand?
Yeah, I think it's a drawing injury, actually. Too much drawing. Don't they do the thing where, like, the thicker pens are better for your fingers and stuff when you're drawing? So, like, you don't get finger strain?
That's why most of the stylists they have a bigger end where you hold it.
Yeah.
And that's why when you have the mechanical pen, you can have a little something you put on it.
Yeah. I've never been a fan of the I actually bought the thinner Wacom stylus pen because the big one was just too unruly for me. I didn't like it.
So let's pull out the campaign for a second. Boom.
Yeah, let's look at these characters.
Let's put that in US money. Boom. 25% funded.
Yep.
1/4 of the way accomplished.
Yep.
Nice.
And I was backer number 1.
Hell yeah, you were, man. You beat out a couple of friends of mine. They were gunning for it.
Yeah, I got some threatening messages. No, joking.
Oh man.
Like,
Kelly,
so-
she's a mean one, man. Watch out for her. If you get an email from Kelly, she'll come after you, man.
And you sent her my campaign. It's like left a big long message going, "You want?" No, that's not true. That's not true. I'm just joking.
Nah, that's cool, man. That's cool.
But yeah, I won. Sorry,
you
Kelly.
did. And you beat Soul Ion too. He was gunning for it.
Ooh, that one. Yeah. I'm not done here hearing from that one. That's for sure.
Man.
But hey, I'm number 1 on Grave Robbers.
There you go.
I'm pretty freaking happy about it.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good though. First 3 days we're a quarter of the way there, and hopefully this week we'll get some more, and we'll start building towards a third and a half and so forth. Try to get there. Try to get to the end.
So 36-page graphic novel written by Mark, drawn by Passion for Drawing, and colored by
Eugene Bative.
Thank you.
He also goes by Vegas Day Real on Twitter.
Okay.
He is a fantastic artist. He's done all of the trading cards for me. He's done he's doing the pages obviously, and he did the pages for Magic Cop, and he's worked on some stuff for the Lost Pages too. So you guys can check that out. He's a fantastic colorist. I'm really looking forward to seeing the book completed with him. He sent me some art today that I can't show, but he's doing really well. He's a fantastic colorist. Couldn't be happier.
So the regular book comes at 18. 2 books for 35.
Yep.
$60 you get the picture character head sketch, which you did you put the book as an add-on too?
Yeah, you can get I put the head sketch as an add-on.
Okay.
I can put up a book add-on as well. That way people can just kind of, swap them.
They have the retailer pack.
Right.
5 comics, 1 claim. Probably by passion.
Maybe. We'll have to see if he's hoarding a bunch of books at his house.
You have the original page art for $300.
Yep. I'm going to have 6 of those for 6 lucky backers.
You got the Preston Acevedo artwork for 500.
Yep. Did a hell of a job on that Amanda piece. That's going to be the colored version, colored by Oliver Lee Pace. That is going to be the back cover of the book. So everybody will get a big spread of that. And again, one lucky backer who picks up that perk is going to get the original art.
And you have the original double page art for $600.
Right. Yep. That's featured a little bit lower on the campaign. It looks fantastic. Passion did a great job. It's a great double page spread.
So now that we've been through the campaign a bit and we start drawing, so give us your pitch.
Well, the Grave Robbers Welcome to Hellhole book is a 36-page fully colored graphic novel. It features the Grave Robbers themselves, which consist of Big Dick Murphy, Waylon Louder, and Amanda Lynn, all of which have their own strange supernatural powers from different sources. And the story is essentially about them hunting down a bounty of a man who's been leaving a trail of corpses over several states. Over several states, leaving each one with a missing body part. So they've hunted him down to this rundown mining town in the on the edge of Arizona, around the edge of Arizona, Texas, and they're there to cash in that bounty and see if they can find him.
So this is not going to be this is not a for kid book. This is going to be gory.
It is not. If you like hyperviolence, it's for you. If your kids like hyperviolence, it's for them. But
so if you're an 80s and 90s kid type of kid, you want that book. Otherwise,
yeah. If you liked RoboCop, Predator, really anything with graphic violence, anything with a lot of blood and guts and horror. If you're a horror fan, yeah, you'll definitely like this too. It's going to be a really fun book. We didn't want to we wanted to play it serious and play it straight, but there's still a little bit of a kind of a levity there to try to kind of balance it out. Kind of like with RoboCop. RoboCop was a serious story, but there was a little bit of tongue in cheek. Well, a little bit. There was a lot of tongue in cheek in RoboCop.
Yeah, I'd buy that for $1.
Exactly.
Or the Viper. Yeah. Remember the Viper?
The Viper
car system.
Yeah. And at the end of the first one, when he shoots the car, with the big,
Yeah.
It's a fantastic movie, and we wanted to bring a little bit of it's mostly serious, but we wanted to bring kind of that element in there. We've got some really cool dynamic panels. I can't show you. Well, actually, I can show you on some of the pages. We have like eyeballs flying at the reader. In one panel, we have a fly that's actually going to be sitting on the panel, and one I think crawling out of the panel. Stuff like that. We're really trying to have fun with it and really trying to make a really cool book for people to read. I think they're going to love it, man. I really do. It was fun to write, and it's fun to watch Passion draw it, and he had a hell of a time drawing it too. So we just have to, we have to finalize the pencils and stuff like that, and get it colored and get it inked and lettered, and we'll be good to go. Got all the storyboarding done, so the whole thing's ready to go. We just need to start putting our feet heavier on that gas pedal. It's gonna be a cool book.
Yeah, I can't wait, dude. It's one of the ones that I'm, waiting for the most, especially Western type. Sorry, I'm sorry, Mike Murphy. I am curious about your book, but that one had me from the get go. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Big
Deep Well
Dick
is going to be a
Murphy,
cool book.
werewolf. Come on.
Yeah, there's a werewolf named Big Dick Murphy. What more do you want?
I know, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, man. I think people are really gonna like him in the book. He's a badass, and he's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. Well, I guess read. Um, but yeah, Deep Well looks good. Looks
Mm-hmm.
like a fantastic book. It's funny, he put out a Western book and his name's Mike Murphy, and I put out a Western book and my name's Mark Middleton. So we kind of have the same kind of
And you have a
initials.
book, yeah, and your character is called Big Dick Murphy.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mike, is there something we need to know here?
No, but it's gonna be a cool book. I think people are really gonna like it. So I can tell you guys a little bit more about the characters if you want.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Big Dick Murphy was a Civil War veteran. After the end of the war, he headed out west and kind of tried to settle down, on like a farm kind of thing, and ended up marrying a woman. And she one day there's a monster that starts terrorizing a town, and their kid gets killed in the process, and the wife is kind of grieving in the process, and she ends up dying as well. And he, in an attempt to avenge her, hunts down this monster and finds her in a cave. And essentially what the monster is there's a Navajo witch called a skinwalker, and essentially they're these uh, shape-shifting witches. But I gave mine a little bit of a spin, and they're still witches, but they actually don't have their own skin. They're skinless. So what they do is they strip the skin off of other people and they wear it, so it hangs off of them real loose and stuff like that. Well, he gets into a fight with this thing, and it ends up gouging into him pretty good and leaving a big wound. And in the process, he kills it, like shoots it and kills it, and its blood gets into his wound, and it kind of infects him with this like curse kind of thing, and that's what causes him to become a werewolf. She was wearing wolf skin and stuff like that, and it kind of merged into this almost like an infection. So now every time he gets too angry, he kind of rages out into this wolf creature. And ever since then, he's just kind of hunted things that normal people. It's almost like an X-Files kind of vibe, where like there's this element of the world that people don't really know about or understand, with like this supernatural world that underlies the old west that local law enforcement doesn't really know is there, and they don't see it, so they don't pick up on it, and they don't think, well, there's obviously like a Navajo skinwalker walking around killing people. So he kind of comes in and picks up those bounties that they can't figure out. And along the way, he meets Amanda Lynn. Amanda Lynn was the product of a botched vengeance pact with her mother while she was pregnant with Amanda. Essentially, her parents were attacked in the middle of the night by some highwaymen, and her mother ran away and took her Book of Shadows with her because her mother was a witch, and she used the Book of Shadows to summon a demon to carry out this vengeance. And he does, but in the process, essentially, he curses her daughter, which is Amanda again. So when Amanda's born, she's born with these claws, she's born with these razor sharp teeth, and these glowing purple eyes. Well, over time, she eventually learns that she can actually shift through space, almost like kind of like teleporting, like Nightcrawler, for example. And so she can kind of do that, but Big Dick Murphy essentially saves her from a mob. He happens upon a town looking for a bounty, and he happens to find a town mob kind of going after her. So he saves her from the mob, and later on down the line, they meet Waylon Louder, and Waylon Louder, he's been around for a good long while, but he essentially can't die. He's upwards of about 100 years old. He was an outlaw in the early days of the Old West, and during a bank robbery, he betrayed his group that was robbing the bank, and the dying words of one of the members of his group was that he would be cursed to be as dry as the desert that they were dying in, that he had killed his comrades in. And he turned out to be an Apache shaman, and he used that kind of magic to desiccate Waylon. So all of the moisture leaves his body and mummifies him, and that leaves him in intense pain. He has a thirst that he can't quench. In the book, you'll see him down and whisk bottles of whiskey like they're nothing. Like he's just upending them, taking shots, drinking beers, whatever he can get a hold of, and that's because he's just trying to quench that thirst because he just can't do it. And when they run across him, he's trying to kill himself in the desert, and he just can't. Like he can't die, so nothing happens. And Big Dick promises him that if he goes along with him, that he'll figure out a way to help him kill himself. So Waylon decides to tag along in the meantime, and that's kind of how they form the grave robbers. And they just kind of go from town to town looking for these weird bounties that people can't seem to explain and can't seem to figure out. And they just kind of hop around.
There you go.
That's looking cool, man.
Look, checking what Beacon is doing. And Beacon is muted. In case he's saying something. We never know.
Whoa.
Okay. For some reason, I lost the connection to my microphone.
Well, it looks good, man. It's looking really cool.
Thanks.
Yeah.
He's becoming a, multidisciplinary artist.
Right on.
Yeah, man, Beacon's gonna be a problem.
Oh, nothing from Brendan
Next
yet.
year, man, it's gonna be the year of Beacon. He's still healing his thumb.
This stuff's looking cool too, man. This thing you got going here.
Yeah.
I'm doing a little bit of medley of your characters.
Definitely.
I kind of see Amanda Lynn more like a, native type of look. So I'm giving her that native look nose.
Right on. Yeah, she's looking cool, man. Digging the claws. That's gonna look good.
And after that, I might put the bad guy in the back.
Hell yeah.
Does he have guns? Or you just...
Richard? No, he doesn't use guns. I'll say he uses a big ass sword. I can't really tell you too much more about why without giving away some of the character stuff that we go into in the book. But yeah, he uses a big ass sword. Hides it in his trench coat.
Fair enough. Big axe, you say?
Why does Waylon look like Chris Evans? There's passion. So what else can I tell you guys about the book? Well, I guess I could tell you guys about the stretch goals. I plan on doing a Richard trading card I have that on the campaign right now as at the 5,000 mark. If we hit 5,000, everybody will get a Richard trading card with their campaign. They're also I'm planning on adding, if I can get a high enough stretch goal. I was thinking about adding another 5 pages. I have a story called Road to Headhole or Headhole, Road to Hellhole. Road to Hellhole. It's a 5-page mini story about them, on the way, and it kind of gives you an idea of what the Skinwalker kind of looks like. Yeah, it's a fun little story. It's just really quick. It's just a really quick 5-page story. And that would bring the page number up to about 42, I think. I think it has to be divisible by 4. Yeah, so it would actually be 41 pages, but it would be 42. But and then there's another 3-page story which doesn't have anything to do with grave robbers per se, but it is if you guys read 2000 AD, they have this thing called Future Shock, which
Yep.
is it's a 3-page story that they give writers essentially to as like a test. Basically, if you can create a story that is introduces everything and tells a fun story and then has a twist ending, you're kind of like the material there. Well, I wrote it a long time ago and I never sent it in, but I always thought that it was pretty fun. So I thought about adding that to the campaign if we can bump up those stretch goals. Stretches, Mark. Good lord. Bash it in the comments, man. Killing me. But yeah, that's something that I talked about doing. I'd like to get those stories out. That'd bump it up to about 44 pages. So we'd have a bit of a brick that I could be sending out to people. I think that'd be pretty awesome. I think that'd be really cool. Gives you 3 separate stories, I think that'd be a lot of fun. So, yeah. But
Yeah, so
we've
Mark, I
got...
got a question for you.
What's up, man?
How do you feel about being the reason Passion retired?
The reason Passion retired. Well, I'll be honest with you, man. It hurts me inside a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to be the reason anybody wants to quit something, but I've seen his colors on Doom Fate, and they're pretty great, man. They're pretty awesome. So it's sad to see him go from passion for drawing to passion for retirement, but that's his decision, and I respect it. And I hope one day we'll see him come back. It'd be like Michael Jordan's comeback, but not sad.
But you know what they say, might as well quit while you're ahead, right?
Well, yeah, I guess that's true, man. Quit while you're on top. So yeah.
Does the Amanda character use guns?
No, she's got claws on her fingers and on her feet, and she's got really razor sharp teeth, and she just kind of swipes through people with them, just slices them to ribbons.
All right.
That pencil tool's not bad. Trying a new pencil tool here, coming out pretty nice.
Right on, man. That looks good. Hope you guys don't mind. I'm drinking a little bit of whiskey, with the stream.
Yes,
I'm not gonna get drunk. Just figured I'd have a drink and sit and do the chill part of the Doodle and Chill. Since I couldn't draw, I can't draw anything really.
Mhm.
Like for example, a logo. I showed Passion my logo, the first logo I did, and he was silent for a good 3 seconds before he said anything.
So keep drinking. Maybe you'll get drunk enough that you'll show us.
It's not good. I didn't. Well, it's funny. I didn't think it was bad until I showed it to him. My wife was like, "Oh yeah, that looks good." So now I don't trust her on anything. But it totally ruined my trust with my wife. But at least I don't know. At least Passion was good enough to be honest with me. He didn't care enough about me to care about my feelings. Oh man, no, he's been great though. He's been really cool. He's helped me out a lot. He's actually, well, I don't know, like if well, I mean, you look at the pages themselves; they're pretty fantastic. He's done a hell of a job. So. A friend of mine told me they wanted me to draw it. They thought that if it was my story, I should draw it. And I drew a page, and he was like, okay, maybe find another artist. So,
Look, man, that's a lot of work, brother. I'd rather just pay somebody than take the credit for it,
exactly, man. That's what
I
I'm
believe in
saying.
the Stan Lee method, Just
See, you know what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah,
That's what's up. The Stan Lee method.
Mhm.
Fuck you,
You know?
assholes. Hey, what do you expect here?
Exactly. I mean, I get it, man. I get it. No, but it's. I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying not to laugh. No, I don't know why I'm.
This is the wrong stream, brother.
I'm
We're
giving
chilling
up.
here. We're just
I'm
joking.
giving up, man.
He's
Yeah,
just
I'm
joking
giving
here.
up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be a cool book. Yeah, so definitely check it out if you get a chance to. It'll be a lot of fun. It will not disappoint. If nothing else, Passion's art will keep you turning the pages. If not my writing, even if I suck, Passion's still pretty good. So you win either way. But that said, my writing isn't bad. So don't listen to drunk me.
That's why we're here, to listen to Drunk Q. Damn it.
I don't know if that's a good idea, man.
Hey, man, just keep drinking and keep talking.
I shouldn't listen to drunk me. Drunk me is not a good influence on sober me. So.
Okay, so it's the future self idea. It's like whatever I do right now, it's not my problem. It's my future me problem.
Dude, sober Mark is so lame. Drunk Mark's where it's at.
Yeah, let's just remember, don't get too drunk because I'm gonna need you on the watch along stream.
Right? Yeah, I'll slow down then. I'll slow it down.
Yeah, we're gonna go watch RoboCop 2.
Hell yeah,
come
man.
hang out with us. John Aces, 10:15 p.m. Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get this same crew twice in one day. I mean, you can't ask for more than that.
Yeah, we draw. You chill with us. We draw. Then you come chill with us while we watch a movie.
Yep,
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun.
And
man.
I haven't seen RoboCop 2 probably since it was released. So,
I actually watched it recently, and I'm not gonna lie. This is probably an unpopular opinion, but I actually like it equal to the original RoboCop.
Oh,
a lot of people don't seem
awesome.
to like it that much. It turns
Yeah,
out.
love it. Yeah.
That said, the remake and RoboCop 3 can go straight to hell. Those movies are not that great. The remake especially is pretty bad, but 3 isn't very good either.
Nope.
Nobody talks about the shows, and that's probably a good thing. But they weren't that bad. They weren't.
All right, guys, I gotta drop off for a minute. I'll be back.
Cool. Yep.
Okay.
So how do you like the big dick right now?
It's looking good, man. That's a solid big dick.
Well, thank you.
Rock solid big dick.
There you go, man.
I'm flattered. Yesterday I rewatched the day before yesterday I rewatched the Hellsing Ultimate on YouTube. If you've never watched that, Mark, go
What
watch
is
it. You're gonna laugh your fucking ass off.
What's it called?
Hellsing Ultimate Abridged.
Oh, I didn't know they did an abridged.
It's hilarious.
I'm looking it up now.
Haven't you heard about the craze of the nation right now?
I've
Bitches love cannons.
that sounds awesome. I love the Dragon Ball Z abridged. I didn't know they did an ultimate
Dude.
Hellsing Ultimate one.
The thing
Same
when you
people who
watch,
did Dragon Ball Z abridged.
it's the same people, but
Right
you know
on.
Dragon Ball Z when you're watching it, like you need to know the original material to actually enjoy it as much,
Yeah.
right? Not a Hellsing.
Oh, good.
They succeeded into making it work just by itself.
Right on, man. I love Dragon Ball Z abridged.
It's
So I
fucking
can only
amazing.
imagine Hellsing abridged is going to be equally as good. I haven't seen all of the new Hellsing Ultimate. I watched the original Hellsing. I had all of the DVDs for that when it came out, but
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch those and finish them.
I have both of them.
Is there really only? Oh, this is right. This is the. I'm looking at the abridged wiki. I'm going. Is there really only 5 episodes of the Ultimate?
It's
No,
a
no.
pretty short series.
There's I think there's 10 episodes or something like that, but 10,
Okay.
10 DVDs or something like that for the original release, and they have 10 episodes I think for the abridged.
Okay. I was collecting the books for a long time too. For the that's what the Ultimate series is based off of. Is the actual original books.
Hmm.
And they were pretty good. I mean, I was a big fan of Hellsing when it came
I
out,
know.
and yeah, it was a good show. And a great book series, man. The
You-
comics were fantastic. Or
you
the
hear this?
manga.
This is the big deluxe edition of Hellsing that just came out.
That's what's up, man. Now I'm opening Amazon. You're a bad influence, Anderson. You got me to buy Meta Barons, and now I'm sitting here googling.
Dude, I've been buying the Berserk deluxe edition, and then they released that one. They show it. It's all red, and you have the cross embroidered in it. It's fucking sweet, dude.
Right on. Holy shit, that looks awesome.
Right?
That is wicked. I might end up buying this tonight.
Don't forget, hashtag blames him.
Yeah. If my wife messages you sometime in the next couple of days and she's really pissed off about something, it'll probably be because I bought all this shit.
It's okay.
You're gonna get a lot of hate mail from people who know me.
I'm gonna go. It's okay. I've been a friend to a married man before. I'm used to this.
There you go. Oh man. Yeah, this is good stuff, man. The Berserk books are really cool too.
Mhm.
The deluxe volumes for that are really awesome.
Yeah, I'm collecting those too.
I've got a lot of the Hellboy ones, the Hellboy library editions that they have. I've bought, I think I have the first 4 or 5 of those. I think there are 6 or 7.
The big deluxe ones.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got the entire collection, but in trades.
Right on.
Oh, dude, my collection is huge.
Hell yeah, man. Mine's not that big. It's getting there.
I also bought all 6 volumes of Akira not too long ago.
Just back Lost Pages again, Mark. I'll do that again, man. I'll back it again. I backed Beacon twice.
Yep. I forget what the backing board sketch you got was, but
I'd have to look. Actually, I don't. I sat that down someplace.
yeah, I know.
I might have given it to my brother. Actually, I bought the 2 of them because I bought one for myself and I bought one for my brother because he was looking at it and he was liking it quite a bit too.
Sweet.
So
Yeah, because I remember one of the first few people who backed it twice, who I did a sketch for. It was the 2 ninja chicks.
oh yeah, man.
So,
I'll text him and see if I gave that to him because I don't remember if it's in mine or if it's in his.
okay.
So while you check it, which book he's gonna back again, go back his book.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Back Grave Robbers is going to be a lot of fun. I think people are really going to dig it. So what else can I tell you guys about? Let's see.
Let's go see.
The original page art that we're going to be putting out, you'll be able to pick the pages that you want.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want anybody going, and getting a page that that they're disappointed with. So we have 6 that Passion's going to be doing, and you'll be able to pick which one you like. I think it's going to be first come first serve, but they'll definitely be action pages. They're not going to be like dialogue or mostly ink or something like that. They're going to be really really fun action pages, like the first page on the campaign. Actually, I think all of the campaign pages so far are up for sale. The first 2 single pages and then the bottom double page spread, those are all up for sale, I'm fairly certain, but I'd have to look to make sure. But yeah, so you'll be able to get some really cool fun action pages, and you can frame them, you can do whatever you want with them, I guess. Really, once they leave our hands, I really can't control what you guys do with them, so I'm not going to put chains on you, is what I'm saying. That's all you.
Oh, damn it! You don't kill people's expectations like telling you're married or something.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
You're not
I'm sorry.
supposed to
I
do
led you
that.
on, and I'm sorry, man. I don't know what my problem is, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So see why you guys don't want to miss our watch along.
Yeah, man, definitely. It's a lot of fun. We just kind of hang out and make jokes and stuff, so it's pretty cool.
Oh,
and now I
okay.
have liquor in me, so it's even more fun.
I'm taking a liking to the Big Dick Murphy there.
Who isn't, man?
A bit of a Wolverine-ish, but
yeah, that's cool, man.
it's like a ginger Wolverine.
Kinda, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I like this character. Richard has a little bit of a dark man look.
That's actually kind of the aesthetically where I got a lot of the inspiration for him. I like the idea of having this guy that was just, wrapped in bandages with burns under him and stuff, with the trench coat. I thought that was just a cool look.
And why is he French?
Well, I'm trying to figure out a way to tell you that won't to give away more of the story that I can. What I'll say is, essentially, he was part of a group that, believed in something, and it did not go well for him, and they were betrayed. So he looked to alternate means. He was a man lost, in terms of faith and in terms of character of who he was and direction. So he turned to some bad stuff and changed the course of his life.
Okay, and I'm not gonna try and guess because I got a bad record with this.
He's definitely a cool character. I think people are gonna like how badass he is. I keep calling him my Darth Vader. In a lot of ways, he I want him to have that badassery that Vader has at the beginning of A New Hope. Like he just steps in and he just chokes a guy to death within the first 5 minutes of the movie. Being a kid and watching that, you're just like, holy shit. That dude was terrifying when I was a little kid. But over time, he's kind of lost that sort of terrifying veneer that he had, and he's kind of become. I don't know. He's like, when something becomes a household name, it'd be like if Pinhead became like a household name. He just wouldn't be like, it wouldn't have the impact
Mm-hmm.
or Michael Myers. Well, I guess Michael Myers is a great example too. He's made so many movies. Same with like Jason. So many movies have been made. He's become so recognizable that when you see him on screen now, it's just kind of like, oh, hey, look, there's Michael Myers, or hey, there's Jason. So they don't have that sort of impact that they had, in like 1979, I think is when Halloween came out. So, and we really don't have any monsters like that anymore. We don't have any killers like that in like
Yeah.
mainstream media anymore. They're
Wasn't
not
it weird
creating.
when you discovered that it's a William Shatner Captain Kirk
Oh
mask?
yeah, that was weird. I remember reading that. I think I was like 14 the first time I heard that, and I remember thinking like, "Are you really?" And then I did a little bit of research. I was like, "Holy shit, that really was a William Shatner mask."
Yep.
Who the hell made a William Shatner mask? Like, that's what I want to know. It's like,
Hey,
did they just have those at like Target and shit when
I think it was
you know?
it was probably like a Halloween thing, like a Halloween mask type of thing
But do
that
you really
you could
need
dress.
a mask?
Yeah, I know, right? To look exactly like William Shatner.
You just got to comb your hair and not have a beard. And I mean, and then put on a yellow, Starfleet uniform or shirt,
Well,
and then
you know
you
what it
kind
could
of
have been though. Do you know what it could have been? Do you know what else? Why else they used to make those masks before? It used to be for stand-ins.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, for
So maybe it was
stunt
an old
doubles.
an old stunt double stand-in type of mask, and like they said, like it wasn't the props. Remember, like when in the story it goes, it was an old prop. So I'm guessing that's probably the idea. It was an old prop to be like a stand-in, and it was melted and on the sun and stuff like that, and it was deformed and discolored. Yeah. So I'm thinking
Right
that's
on.
probably what it was about.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Mhm.
That makes. I thought it was like a Halloween mask. That's why I was kind of sitting there confused when I first heard it the first time. Yeah, when I heard mask, I just assumed Halloween mask. I hadn't considered the like prop
Mhm.
mask. That actually makes a whole lot of sense now. So, all right.
Or do you
Well,
remember? This is the Land of Confusion.
there
Back
you go.
then in the 80s and 90s, remember there was a whole bunch of like caricature type of mask.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
doing that everywhere in Hollywood, MTV. So every creator, every actor were getting their face made. Like it was the first trend, like The Simpsons. Get your face drawn like a Simpson. Before it was get your face caricature like MTV.
Man, I hope nobody makes a character of my face. That'd be the next monster movie.
Well, you know, you, Big Dick Murphy's not based on you.
Hell no. Well, actually, I do have a beard, but no, no. Well, in one way, he is. We'll say that. Uh, he's not. I'm kidding. No, I'm not gonna try to pull that off. No.
That's what she said.
I was gonna say ask my wife, but I'm pretty sure if I called her in here and I asked her that, she'd just shake her head and walk out.
And
Tell
go,
tell
yeah,
tell the
it's
guys I got a
tiny.
big dick. Tell them. And they're like, no, I'm not gonna. Don't no. And
Now
she just leaves.
she'll probably go. You know, I do that to make you feel better, and then she'll leave. That would be a sick burn, right?
Would be I don't think I'd be able to recover from that. Just be like, get back in the bedroom. I'll talk to you later. I'll deal with you later. And then I'll just sit and sulk.
Not that big, am I?
Sit and cry. No. Yeah, I'm gonna keep her off streams now. Now I'm gonna not do that ever. But yeah. Yeah, no, what else can I talk about, Grave Route? Well, moving on from the size of my penis. What else can we talk about?
Well, could talk about anything. We're about to chill. So, what got you into the idea of doing a Far West? You're a big fan of Far West. Which one are your favorites?
Well,
What
my
pushed you to
dad
this?
my dad liked westerns, my grandpa liked westerns, my other grandpa liked westerns. I like the idea of them. I love those old movies. I was a big fan of the Clint Eastwood movies growing up. Um, Big Dick Murphy has more of a John Wayne kind of feel to him, but and those movies are great too. McClintock, I think probably the Shootist is I think my favorite John Wayne movie. That's a fantastic movie. True Grit, obviously, but I always liked horror. If probably more if not equal to then more, but I just thought that a western with a little bit of a horror twinge would be really cool. And people seem to like that kind of thing. And I just started kind of writing one day and started to sketch out the ideas. And when I was writing Big Dick, I thought, what's the most abrasive thing that I could put in a comic book right now? And it was right around the time where the SJWs were kind of doing their pulling the shit with putting politics in comics. I think it was right around when Carol Danvers became Carl Manvers that that I was writing these stories, and I was like, what's the most abrasive thing that that I could put in a comic, like name wise, just something small. And I sat there, I was just like, like Big Dick Murphy, like Big Dick, like Richard, a guy named Richard, but they call him Dick. They call he's just this huge guy, and they call him Big Dick. And then I brought Murphy in because the Irish name, and he's from an Irish area and stuff like that. So I went with Big Dick Murphy, and I just kind of sat there laughing at the idea of like a comic book character with the name of Big Dick Murphy. I thought that was hilarious, and I thought it was badass in another way, and it was just I thought that was just a big middle finger to the industry and this idea of effeminizing everything, making everything like this woman-esque, and yet at the same time not woman-esque. Like you look at again, Carol Danvers is a great example. How they she was this beautiful hot woman that was wearing this really sexy costume, and they took her and they took away her tits and they took away her ass and they made her Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Yep.
And put a costume on her and put a blonde wig, and we're all, well, not even a blonde full wig. They gave her a buzz cut, and we're supposed to just pretend that that's the same character. But at the same time, they're doing the same thing to men, where they're making them these effeminate characters. You look at Iceman. He was this. He wasn't ever like this ripped, powerful dude, but like at the same time, he was a respected member of a team. He was a badass, and they totally changed his backstory and they made him this effeminate gay guy. And it's not bad that if it's like with Hulking and Wiccan, from the start those guys were gay, and that's fine. I got no problem with that. The Young Avengers, when it first came out, was a pretty solid comic book. I enjoyed it. I have the original books, but they just made Bobby gay because of the name recognition, and they took, and instead of just making him gay, they changed his entire character to make him this over the top, ridiculous, effeminate gay man. And that's just so disrespectful, not just to the character, but to the gay community. When you think about it, like, oh, all gay people are supposed to be like this. They're all, like they wear glitter. Like at one point in time, I think I saw him wearing glitter.
But dude, it's
And
not
it's
just
like,
that.
what the hell is that?
There's also the point of like, okay, now gay's not a thing. It's just anybody could just decide to be gay out of nowhere, right? It's like it devalues everything that they've been trying to push for all these years to be accepted as, you could say.
I don't know.
I would describe his new plot line as being Iceman and the Quest for Dick. That's pretty much all his plot line is. He's just trying to get laid. He's just trying to find a boyfriend.
Trolling for wangs. But yeah, well, and that's the thing is like Christine in the chat, she says can't stand how they changed the OG mutants. And that's essentially what they've done. They've ripped out They've ripped out the guts of what made Marvel Comics good. They've ripped out the guts of what made these characters good, and they've jammed their own shit, in their place, and they suck. They're just terrible, and they're trying to make men and women the same exact thing. And I'm not saying that women can't do shit that men do, and men can't do shit that women do, but there's differences, and
I'm like, yeah, there's definitely things that women are better at than men, and there's definitely things that men are stronger at than women.
and there's some
But, yeah.
blending, and that's
Exactly.
cool.
Yeah.
But when you totally jam everybody into this one box, it's you're cutting everybody out. And
Yep.
with Big Dick Murphy, it's like an extreme, version of like the masculinity and stuff like that, and being this over the top badass. His name's Big Dick Murphy, which just on the face of it is offensive to anybody that reads those comics and like, yeah, this is pretty good. I like this. Which, again, they don't exist because nobody reads those stupid ass comics. But it's just a big middle finger to them. And I thought it was funny. I thought it was I thought it was just silly and over the top, and I thought it was a fun middle finger to the industry. So that's where Big Dick got his name. If we can circle back to the original question after I've been talking for 20 minutes about it. And yeah, that is I'm in my 30s to Zaid Comics, Ed and Eddie reference. How old is this guy? Yeah. So they're close. I think that's Phil. He's pretty close. So
You can't blame him. He's very young.
yeah, well, how old is he? Isn't he
20
like
something, 27, I
20-something?
think.
Yeah.
He's a young pup.
And he's on it, man. He the Diaz brothers, man, they're just
Yep.
knocking it out of the park.
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just the idea that we've got to step in and make some better comics. We've got to beat the industry at their own game, because they're not putting anything out, and Comicsgate is putting out some awesome stuff. Even on the smaller side, you've got really cool comics and stuff that are coming out. Not just like Cyberfrog Graveyard Shift and stuff like that.
Who?
Yeah. Not I'm not talking about like the the 6-figure campaigns and stuff. These indie books that are coming out are fantastic, and they just blow anything the industry's doing away. And I think Grave Robbers is going to be a good addition to that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be really, really cool. So it's nice to be a part of it. I can't wait to get these books out to people, because I can't wait to be a part of that legacy that's been going on for several years now. It's been a huge movement. They said that it'd be done in a couple of months, and that we'd be over and done with, and we wouldn't last, and we're still here, man. We're still
Yep.
kicking.
And stronger than ever.
Hell yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of infighting, but hey, shit happens.
Well, you're right. I mean, there's infighting and stuff like that, but there's a lot of it just goes to show how different people are within Comicsgate. If nothing
Exactly.
else,
Yep.
people are going to have disagreements. People are going to be different. There's going to be things that people are going to get heated about. But at the end of the day, we're all still trying to make good books. We're all still trying to put out cool stuff for people. And at the end of the day, we all still hate the industry. So there's that. That's the one thing that unites us. Screw Marvel Comics. It sucks because I have the Captain America shield tattooed on my arm. So every day I get up and I look at myself in the mirror, I see that, and I'm like, God damn it.
Motivation.
Exactly. There you go. It's motivation.
I'll make it worth something again. Yeah, dude, it's like remember when they were talking about they were probably going to be starting to sell IPs, my DC and shit like that, or
Yeah.
Marvel, and
Right.
me, I'm like, there's not many. Like, obviously, like everybody's like, oh, I would love to have Batman. Yeah, but it's gonna be one of the expensive one, and it's one
Mm.
that's been done a whole bunch, right?
See, I don't want
Me?
any of that. Go ahead.
Me, the only one that I would really, really like, there's the fact that I'm a big fan of Lobo, but I'm like,
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
all right. And the other one
be
would be
cool.
the Demon.
Demon. Yeah, that would
because
be
I'm
a
a
cool one.
huge fan of Kirby, and to me, it kind of would be an honor to get to, own that one.
See, the one that I would get, if I could get it, if they were selling them off and I could get one,
Mhm.
the one that I think I would probably go for is Iron Fist.
Ooh.
I love Roy Thomas. I've always been a big Roy Thomas fan, and if I could get a hold of that, I mean, he'd probably buy it before I could even get before I could even touch
Yeah.
it. But if I could get a hold of that, I would love to write an Iron Fist book, man. I've got ideas for that character.
Me
I don't
and
know. I
Mark.
think I could do pretty cool stuff with it, and I'd love to do it justice. Like to do like what Roy Thomas is such a phenomenal creator and such a great writer that I'd love to be able to try to stand up, and put on his shoes and see if I could live up to him. You know what I mean?
Me and Marvel, you said was a big X-Men fan, but if I had to pick, I would probably be either Wolverine or Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Ghost Rider would be really cool. If you go back to like the Danny Ketch,
Yep,
Johnny
that's
Blaze
mine.
stuff.
Yep, that's what I like.
Hell yeah, that would be really cool.
Uh,
I'm trying to think of some other stuff. Blade would be a cool acquisition. That would be a really cool comic to write.
Meh.
No, I'm
I
a
like-
big
meh. I have a better vampire right now. Oh,
Oh,
fuck
yeah. There you go. Yeah, Blood Hunt, man.
Yep.
Blood Hunt. But yeah, no, I'm a big fan of the Midnight Suns. They
Yeah.
did that in the early '90s, and
I know. I have the trade right here on my side. I was looking at it yesterday.
hell yeah, I've collected most of those, like the individual ones. I go, to local shops where I'm at, and I try to pick up as many as I can over time. I did that with the 2099 books. I've been slowly acquiring the old. I think I've got all of the 2099 Spider-Mans. I almost said Superman.
Dude, the Spider-Man one was the only really good one in the 2099.
I disagree, man. Ghost Rider and Doom were phenomenal. I was a really big fan of Doom 2099. Ghost Rider 29 was really weird and kind of cool. Like it was not traditional Marvel comics even at the time. And it was like this like weird transhuman kind of like cyber-esque. I don't know. It's just bizarre. It was almost like a reverse Matrix kind of thing, which I thought was kind of cool.
To me, it was the reverse. It was like the lawnmower man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Man, that's
exactly
a
the same
good
thing.
movie. I haven't thought of Lawnmower Man in a long time. That's a great movie.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, I agree. They had a lot of really cool. I mean, they had a lot of really cool ideas back then, and sometimes it didn't work. Like they had Ravage 2099, and that just didn't work. But I think like Cannonball was another one from the 80s that didn't really work, but they brought him into like New Mutants. I think they brought him into New Mutants.
Cannonball, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I got him confused for a second. But yeah, he failed initially. I think they put out a single comic, like a solo comic for him, and it just didn't work. And they put him away, and they brought him back when they thought he could be a good side character. And the problem with Marvel is that not only are they not doing that with characters that aren't working, they're not creating any new characters. They're just cycling through the same shit and hoping that it has different results, and it's just not. So, I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day.
Finally. What's up, Phil?
There he is.
What's up?
What's up, man?
I've been watching.
You know that
Hell yeah.
full takes 2 L's, right? Like, actually, full takes 2 L and Phil is only 1 L. I don't know
Yeah,
why
but
you're
the
doing
word
that.
fulfillment only has 1 L and 2 L's after the fill. So my way is correct.
How's it going, buddy?
Just sketching.
Hell yeah.
Just doing some sketch
I mean,
work.
this is where I'm at.
That's looking good, man. I'm liking Waylon. He's looking pretty cool.
I'm doing a Mendeline.
Yeah. I'm liking that split kind of thing you're doing with the werewolf. That's pretty cool.
That's what took me more time. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to get to other characters. Otherwise, I'm not going to do anything else before the end of the show.
That's
I
looking
can't.
cool, man. I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, thank you. Let's recenter that. Whoop. Whoop. Let's go see Beacon again.
Man, that's looking good. I'm liking the shading on the jacket. That's looking really cool, man. And the teeth are looking really awesome. I like that. You can see the nose hole.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's looking
I had
awesome.
to run down and grab my Sharpie because my brush pen was not working anymore.
Yeah, it's a lot of black.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna look good, man.
Thanks.
And Phil, are you drawing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm doing this kind of like werewolf hands.
Oh, cool.
Showdown.
Yeah,
Draw.
with the gun. Yeah, with the revolver. Yep.
Yeah,
Right on.
that's it.
And here's one of Brendan's sexy drawings. So imagine that that's a mandolin.
There you go.
A very
Pulling it out.
disorganized drawing space right now. I'll show you where I'm at.
Oh, there you go. Oh, nice ass.
Yeah, that's all I've been able to see so far.
'Cause I
Oh,
can't figure out how this
chaps
camera-
on.
That's looking good, man.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
We're in fulfillment, so everything's super messy here. It looks like garbage.
I've just barely started my my campaign, and my entire office is already garbage. So I think that might just be me, though. I think that's just me. So
Comic book writer in their natural habitat.
pretty much, yeah, it's chaos. You go into my wife's office though, and it's all nice and everything's organized and has like drawers with labels on them and shit.
It's like the old
What?
bat cave.
it's bizarre. We're two completely different people. It's you look in like the rooms are right next to each other, and the doors are right next to each other. You can look in one and see something nice and pristine and well taken care of, and then you look over into my office and it's like a bomb exploded. We don't, when we have people over, we give them, Jody will take them through the tour and take them from room to room, and we just skip mine.
So we don't go in that room.
Do what?
We don't go in there.
Yeah, we keep the door closed, and they're like, "What's in this room?" And Jody just shakes her head and keeps talking about the other rooms.
I don't know. We don't have a key to that room.
It's been sealed up since we moved in. We've lived here several years, and
Yeah.
it's just weird. It's just a room we don't talk about. People think we have like a dead body or something in there.
They think.
Let's see. What else can I tell you guys about grave robbers? I think I mentioned it when we were going through, but you can get the head sketch as an add-on now. Somebody mentioned that to me Friday.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
That they wanted to get the head sketch add-on, and I didn't have it set up at the time, but you can definitely do that now. Sorry. I'm going to be doing a book add-on, so you'll be able to get the book as an add-on. So if you want to get just the head sketch and then add on a book, or vice versa, or add on a book, however you want to do it, you'll be able to tack on a book or a head sketch to whatever you're looking to get.
Yeah, the original art on there is awesome and well priced, I would say.
Oh, thank you. Passion has done an incredible job. Every page that's on here so far is for sale. So if you're digging that art, I would definitely give it a shot. First come, first serve. So
Yeah, you missed my chat earlier where I said that Mark is Passion's online boyfriend.
Yeah, well, I think it was you and Passion that called me gay the other day. I was on Red Gaze. I was like, yeah, he's been a friend. He's really helped me. Learn how to do this because I came in, blind. I think we've really become pretty close friends. I look down and it's like Passion's just like that's kind of gay, and then you just said gay. I was like, all right, well, no, I've learned my lesson. I won't be nice to anybody anymore. Just be an asshole. No,
Never been happier.
no, it was pretty funny though. It's pretty funny. But yeah, it has been a bit of a learning experience for me. I'm still really new to the whole thing. So I've written a lot. I have a lot of scripts and stuff that I've written, some stories and stuff, some short stories, but never actually sat down and actually done like an Indiegogo. So a lot of this has been pretty new to me. I've written some comics and stuff before, but I've never had anyone draw them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a learning curve for me too. So and I think he and I sitting down and going through, trying to figure out exactly what I meant. I've learned a lot from him, so it has been pretty cool. But yeah, it's gonna be a cool book. Like I said, we've storyboarded everything out. We just need to finalize the pencils and the inks, but it's looked really cool so far. The pages that are up for sale, I've seen the early stuff for them. When we were going through and planning everything out. I don't have a definitive list exactly of which page is going to be sold, but we'll figure that out, and we'll make sure that everybody gets a description and an image before they actually buy them. We don't want anybody to be taking them away and being upset with what they got. They're expensive. $300 is a lot of money. So I get people being upset if they don't like what they get. So we want to make sure they're happy with it.
Oh yeah.
That said, the Preston Acevedo book, original artwork that he did for Amanda Lynn is really good. And what you see is what you get on that. I mean, he did a great job, and you can take that away. And like I said, I'm not going to put any chains on anybody. You can do what you want with it. You can frame it. If you really want, you can
laminate it if you want.
You can laminate it. Yeah, you can do whatever you want with it. That's your art at the end of the day. So I'm not gonna.
Is that gonna be in the book anywhere?
It's gonna be the back cover.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. I was talking to some people, and they were really wanting it to either be an alternate cover or to have like a pinup or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about doing an alternate cover, but I'm not sure that that's something that's really realistic for my campaign right now. And Passion and I were talking, and the idea for it being on the back of the book actually made a lot of sense, because then everybody gets the art.
Yes.
They get the final product, and they don't have to they don't have to pay extra for it. They don't have to buy an extra copy. I don't have to refund anybody or anything like that. So I think it'll look great. I think people are really going to like it. The colors are phenomenal on it, and it's going to look really good on the book. So I also have a Redbubble. I'm going to put that as a poster on there, so anybody who actually wants it as a pinup can go and they'll be able to pick that up. I just have to get it up on there. So I'll do that sometime this week, and I'll put out a Twitter about it, letting people know that they can pick up the poster if they like. I think it'll look really cool as a poster. So if anybody's interested in that, to keep a lookout for that tweet. I'll send out a link for it.
Not trying to get Ricky in.
What's that?
So now I'm working on Ricky in there.
Oh yeah, man. Getting some teas going.
It's weird. Like I haven't, like I need to go on your page, check out every character because I'm not using them. That's what I like about doing fan art. Is like it's the the test. You know, you have to get those characters, and you don't know them.
Yeah, man. Well, I hope that these become a lot more familiar to everybody over time. We've got several different. I've got several different stories planned out for these characters, and for this particular, I've got, I think, five stories planned in total for Welcome to Hellhole.
So
and
is
just
there
get-
a hole?
Well, yes and no. I can't go too much into that because it plays into the future story. But the town that they roll up in is called Hal's Hold. It's
Oh.
just an old town, and somebody on the sign scribbled out Hal's Hold, and they scribbled in Hell Hole
Mhm.
over it. So the town actually, that's been kind of renamed Hellhole. So, and it's kind of, a tongue in cheek because it's a piece of shit town that's been,
Yeah.
kind of been abandoned by most people, in the middle of the desert of Arizona. So, but yeah, it comes into play later. I can't explain anymore without giving away some of the story. But yeah, I think people are gonna like where it goes. So
So right now, what type of axe does he have? Am I in
What's
the right
that?
direction here? The type of axe he's gonna put out.
Oh, he has a sword.
He said he
Yeah.
pulls out an axe.
Did I say axe?
No, I think
No.
you said sword.
Yeah, he said sword.
Really?
Sim
Oh,
just
no.
Canadian.
Oh, should I heard an axe?
Sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't realize what you were drawing at the time, or I would have said something.
Yeah, Mark's got an American accent. That's what the downfall is.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, good thing he's cheating and doing it digitally. So
There you go.
Yeah. Cheating, drawing digitally. At least I can draw, right?
yeah,
And I'm not a
Digitally.
dyslexic writer.
That stings. On both of those, actually.
just a sensitive.
I'm not
artist.
dyslexic, but I am a writer, and I can't draw. So like I said, when I first showed Passion the original logo that I had drawn up, he didn't say anything for a good few seconds.
Were you on voice chat with him?
Yeah.
Did he look at it and do this?
No, he didn't even do that.
Oh damn.
I took a picture and I sent it to him, and he just kind of sat there for a second. He didn't say anything, and he just went, let me see what I can do. and that's when I got a hold of Nicole, and she did the new logo. That's when I was like, okay, I need to maybe find a new I need to find a new logo. And he was right to do it, though. At the end of the day, I can't complain. I cannot complain because Nicole did a fantastic job on this logo. She blew it out of the water, man. We did a couple of sketches and stuff like that she went through, and we had one where it was like these zombie hands that were cut off at the wrist with exposed bone, holding, like, gripping the logo on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Which looked cool, but then she showed me the skull logo, and I was like, "That's the one. Like that's the logo. That's the logo." So, she did one with and without the skull, and it just, I've been really, really ecstatic about it since she's given me it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I've had some really cool people work on this campaign. Some really talented people. So,
And
I
it looks
cannot
freaking
complain.
great.
Yeah, man. I'm on cloud 9. There's some really, really awesome art and some really, really cool stuff that goes along with this. I just got to hold up my end with the writing and the lettering. So hopefully I can stand up with them and put out something really cool. But yeah, I think people are really gonna like the story. I think people they're gonna love the art, but I hope they like the story a lot too. So It'll be cool. It'll be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a cool read.
Now, are we going to see more people eventually come into this team, or is this going to be them?
Yeah,
staff?
actually, we're gonna have a couple of people coming in. The next story that I do with when Welcome to Hellhole is complete, I have another story written called El Paso Sucks, and we're gonna see a little bit of Big Dick Murphy's past come up.
Does that have to do with vampires?
I don't know why you would think that based on the title, but yeah, it does actually. yeah. No, it's I liked everybody likes Dust Till Dawn, and they've got like that Southern Mexican kind of vampire vibe thing. So I wanted to kind of take a crack at that, see if I could do something better.
That's cool.
Did you see what they did in the TV series? They turned their vampires into more of a snake type of people.
I thought it was really cool sometimes.
Yeah.
Other times, like they got, I think it might have just been the fact that they got Fez from that 70s show to play a vampire.
Right?
That it really just kind of came off silly to me. Like at a certain point, like he's like moving his head around like he's like a sassy black lady, and his like head kind of moves around into like this big long snake neck, and it's like moving around like that, and then he starts hissing, and I just started laughing. I'm like, I can't tell if this is supposed to be serious or not. So I just kind of went with it and I watched it. But other times it was really good. Other times it was like a lot of fun. It had its moments, I guess is what I'm saying. I wouldn't say there was a terrible show, but there were some moments that were really goofy. So, but yeah, there's a character named Sterling. Shit, I can't remember his last name. But the main character's name, one of the characters that I'm going to be introducing and bringing in, his name is Sterling, and he was a soldier that served with Big Dick in the Civil War.
Nice.
They're going to meet up in El Paso. I have another story called Magic Man. In this, actually, you get a brief shot of him in the double page spread. He's the only person that's left alive. He doesn't have any lines. He's going to pop up in every story. Magic Man is going to be a little bit down the line. It's not going to be right after El Paso Sucks, but he's going to pop up in all of the all of the stories as
That's
just
awesome.
like a little cameo kind of thing. So but he's going to come into play in Magic Man. That's going to have. We started drawing out. I was talking to Passion about it, and he started drawing it. Kind of doing a little bit of concept stuff on it, just for fun. It wasn't like we were sitting around and serious. Like this is what it is. This is all the shit.
Mhm.
It was oh, that sounds cool, and we were just talking, and he was sketching while we were talking. It has to do with like witch nuns, like it's a nunnery. In like Southern California or something like that, like an old Spanish nunnery.
Mhm.
But they're all like witches secretly. So like they're really sexy and hot nuns during the day, but at night they turn into like these old hags, which I thought was really cool, and he thought it was cool. So we started drawing, and he started drawing them out, and yeah, I mean it looked really awesome. So we've got a lot planned for the future. There's going to be a lot of different characters, past stuff like Amanda the demon that cursed Amanda, while her mother was pregnant with her, is going to come up to play at a certain point. There's going to be some background characters for Waylon that are going to come into play. I have another story that I wanted to do an homage to like the old slasher flicks with like Jason and Michael Myers and stuff. So I came up with this idea for having like a conquistador that was kind of like a vengeful spirit because he had been killed by an Aztec tribe, like he'd been sacrificed to their god or something like that. And every year he resurrects and tries to kill as many of that specific tribe of Aztec as he can. And
cool.
there's a set of twins, like Aztec twins, who have been fleeing him for a long time. and they kind of run into him and like I don't know. I haven't decided exactly where yet, but I have probably about 9 or 10 of these scripts written. I have more that have been started and store. I've concepted them out. Backgrounds and stuff, but just stuff like that. But I'm in it for the long run. I've got a lot of stories that I'd love to tell. I got to start with this one. That's the thing that passion, why we make a good team. As I'm like, oh, I want to do this and I want to do that, and there's these books that I want to do, and he's like, okay, bring it back down to earth. Come on, we got to get this first book out.
Yeah.
Let's calm it down. Put your feet back on the ground. So yeah, he kind of balances me out really well with that. So yeah, we make a pretty good team. So I think we're gonna do really well with this book. He's in a hell of a job, and I can't wait to keep working with him in the future, on future books. So it's gonna be really cool.
So Beacon's almost done.
Man, that's
Looking
looking
great.
good, man.
Yep.
It's a little
Shading was
Let's
looking
go.
really good on that.
Oh,
Thanks.
Brandon.
There you go, man.
Ooh.
I like it.
Thanks. I think I might color this. Maybe.
That's
Nice.
looking awesome, dude.
Oh yeah, that looks
Looking
good.
Thanks.
And Phil.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
There you go. I like the fur coming out of the jacket, man. That looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Passion could use that one. Could have that one.
And Passion saying that, Mark, you're getting gay again.
Damn it. It's the whiskey. We'll just blame it on the whiskey.
And here's mine.
It's looking good, man.
Nice.
Really knocked it out of the park with Waylon coming, and the werewolf. I'm liking Richard though, and Amanda's looking cool with the claws. It's awesome.
Oh, thank you. I like the characters. And we have, Mike Murphy, Greg Levitt, Frog G, Ryan
Oh yeah.
in the chat. So, hello and welcome. Sorry, but I was trying to draw. I was laughing. So,
welcome.
let's try and catch up a little bit. To the last message I read, got my shipping notice for the lost pages. Now the wait.
Hey.
Yes.
Murphy says evening all. Greg says hell. Somebody else joined in. Ooh, the return of Ace. Welcome, bro.
Yo.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
Frog G says like you will only keep one body in there. Ryan is always lumberjacking it.
Lumberjacking it.
That means he likes it. From
There you go.
Murphy. Yeah. And they're
Hell
all
yeah.
caught up.
Deepwell's looking great. Can't wait to read that.
Like, I was on the fence. Like, because, like I said before, I'm not a huge Far West fan, right? Unless there's an element that gets me to it. And, I used to like the movie El Topo by Jodorowsky, which was a Western. It's technically a hero, a cowboy hero, right? The protagonist. And
Yeah.
there's a comic book called The Sons of El Topo. And we're talking about it. He's a big fan of Jodorowsky, and he goes, it's a bit of the inspiration behind this my Western book. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. So I backed it.
There you go, man.
No, I told him though. He's not gonna hear the end of it if he lied. It's like saying Big Dick Murphy is a werewolf, and I open the book and he's not a werewolf.
Yeah, right.
And Frog G reminds everybody to go sign up for the A's.
Yeah.
Don't
There you
forget to go grab yourself a copy of Seven Legions while you're at it. Lost pages that are delivering right now.
That's right.
And, Grave Robbers. Duh.
Hell yeah.
And don't forget Telson and Adverse.
There you go.
Does anybody else think Mark sounds like Red Gaze?
Yeah,
You're
but-
not the first person to say that to me.
Yeah.
I've been told that by a lot of people. When I was on his show afterwards, I was talking, and Carla was there, and I said to Carla, I said to Red Gaze, I said, I've heard a lot of people say that we sound alike, and then I said to Carla, what do you think? Do we sound alike? And she was like, yeah, no, I guess. And then we both started laughing, and then she was like, okay, yeah, you guys definitely sound a lot alike. So I told him the next time I go on his show, I'm gonna change my logo to his, but make it blue, and I'm gonna call myself Blue Gaze.
Oh, and Passion also reminds us that there's Doom Fate.
Hell yeah, man. Doom Fate. I've seen the art.
But Passion also said that he was probably going to try and join us today, and he didn't.
Yeah, we see how that worked out.
I've seen the art. I've seen a lot of the, he showed me a lot of stuff, and it looks phenomenal. So if you haven't bagged it yet, you can definitely do it. Mark is no Red Gaze, is what he said. So, yeah. But yeah.
Oh, I'm still locked on me. Boom, back to beacon.
Okay. I'll hold it up closer.
There you go, man.
Dude, that's so
looking
sweet.
good.
So the next one to go back 7 Legion gets that drawing, I guess?
Sure.
That's usually the tradition of your drawings now.
Yep.
So next backer of 7
Passion, you
Legions gets
left
the
other
drawing.
DM groups. Don't complain about getting a link.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's like it's passion for leaving DM groups.
And yesterday you sent him. Was it yesterday? You sent him the same link. No, it was Friday. You sent him the same link at everyone, but the link was not working.
Yeah, and the same link everybody else got. No. Always something with passion.
So yeah, go back 7
Never be simple.
Legions.
Yep.
And especially that he's working on the story of
Give me
that
some
special
sweet
dwarf.
Michael Beacon
Yeah.
art.
Yeah, get this original piece of concept art. Oh, not concept art. This piece of original art with your purchase.
There you go, man.
So go buy your 4th copy and get your 4th piece of art.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And hey, holiday season's coming right around the corner. We're here actually. So, got a relative who you think might want the book, get them the copy, and get this art yourself.
Yep. And go grab Tales with an Adverse too. He's coloring. He's
Exactly,
coloring
yeah.
a story in there.
Mm-hmm.
Brendan is out. Let's go to Phil. Boom.
I added a sun.
Nice.
I like how you did it. It looks like like you know what I mean, like traditional type of pop art like they have on the clothing, like a poncho.
Yeah, like Mexican.
Yeah.
sun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Clint
Weird
Eastwood, if you were
goat guy in the
were-
background.
I like
And then
it.
I used smoke effect so I didn't have to draw them.
There you go. Taking the leaf field route.
Yeah.
Hiding the feet and the hands. That's it.
Yep. That's right.
I thought it looked like a Super Mario son. I guess.
Yeah, man.
It would help if you just put an extra smoke just behind him though.
Oh, okay. Make them pop a little bit.
So how's the fulfillment doing, guys?
Yeah, guys. So, how many packages have you guys sent out?
good.
Over 100 so far.
Yeah, I think we're closing into 200. After tomorrow,
nice.
because we packaged up a bunch last night, and those will be going out tomorrow. Brandon scanned them all in, so those should have tracking on them. Yeah, it's going good.
That's awesome. Yeah.
It's going good, and we got some more backers today too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
so many projects launched this week.
Yeah, there's more coming.
Oh my god.
So
No,
let's make
Ethan
sure.
said-
Let's make sure to put Grave Robbers above that 5K.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Pretty.
Let's get it
pretty
this
quick.
week.
Yeah.
1 week. That'd be awesome. That would be really
That
cool.
would be amazing.
Yes,
No,
there's-
but yeah,
I know-
that would be
I-
very cool.
I know that I think this next week that there's a big project from Ethan. What is it again?
What's that? The rainbow?
Yeah.
What's it?
Rainbow
Rainbow or is it
Rainbow-
rainbow?
I don't know. One of those
No.
Rainbow.
The brew book.
Yeah. There's a few other projects that's going to be launching too.
think
He's
that's on our
also
Sunday.
launching. Did you hear this?
No.
So he's doing Rainbow Brute, and he's launching Matt Martin's Snowman. I think like
What?
right after that.
Wow.
Hey, in the Amanda character, are her hands skin tone color, even though she has claws?
The tips of the claws are black.
Okay, but
Like they're like hardened claws at the tips of her fingers.
but like the hands themselves are just flesh tone.
Yeah, they're just pale white. Like her whole body is like kind of a palish color. Kind of like Morticia Adams.
Nice.
Hmm.
That would have been good to know.
Sorry about that. I didn't think about it when you said you were going to be coloring it. It just
If you looked at the campaign for once in your life, Brandon,
I have the campaign open right here.
well, look at the colored.
Here, she doesn't look that pale.
That's true.
Eugene, let
But if you look at the Preston one,
Yeah, she's pale now. Thought that
I
was.
don't think is the Preston one on.
no. There's
Yeah.
one picture of Amanda on this page.
Yeah.
My source
I didn't-
material is low. Oh, I see. There's a small thumbnail here,
let's see.
but it's
Yeah,
all
that's-
colored.
Yeah, that's all black and white. I should probably throw that on the campaign. I think
Just
people
rip
would
the
like to
page
see
up,
that.
Brandon.
Whatever, it'll be fine.
Yeah, just do better, Brandon.
I know. Sorry, guys. Let everyone down.
Let's see if I can add that in there.
Yeah, I think Blade would be a cool IP.
That would be a cool IP.
Yep.
It'd be a lot of fun to work on. There's so much background. All of like the horror elements of Marvel are kind of intertwined with Blade. So there's a lot of stuff to do, and there's a lot of places to go with it.
Yeah, then in the third volume, you can replace Blade with Ryan Reynolds and
He was already in Blade 3.
Yeah, he was supposed to be Hannibal King, wasn't he? That
Yeah.
was the character I think he played.
He was. Well, she wasn't even a vampire.
No. I don't know where that backstory came from. I don't know. It was I don't know. They incorporated the whole Night Stalkers thing in there, and it was completely different. They abandoned most of the
They
Most
ruined
of
they ruined most of the characters too. Like in the movie,
yeah.
Hannibal was fucking stupid. Like I like Ryan Reynolds, but he was no Hannibal.
Well, he
Well, I
wasn't
think-
the same character.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other characters from the Midnighters, they were awesome, dude. They weren't there.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that book or that movie. It was
but God,
I don't know, that whole
Triple
thing
H
was a
was
mess.
there.
And
Triple
you
H was in that one?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was the sequel.
No, he was
Yeah.
the one with the little fucking dog there all the fucking
Yeah.
time.
For some reason, I thought that was in the second movie.
No, that
No,
was
that
in
was
the
the
third
third
one.
No, the
Man,
second
it's been a
movie was
while since
awesome.
I've watched either one of those.
The second one is amazing, dude. The third one is.
Yeah, it's got Ron Perlman in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you know everybody likes that thing. It wasn't a dud. No.
Yeah.
When he
Been a
pulls
while,
out
man.
when he pulls out that bomb of the back of his head, and therefore the other one's like being a dick, going, "I betrayed you! It's a dud!" And he goes, "It's not a dud," and he blows him up. Little fucking kid that you start to get to like, and then you like, oh, you piece of shit.
That was
Yeah, Scud there.
Scud,
whatever.
yeah, Scud or something, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
the guy from Walking Dead.
No, was it? No, it's the guy.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Wasn't it Eddie
No,
Furlong?
Ramus?
It was Ramus. I thought it was the guy from Terminator 2.
No.
no.
That kid's not done anything in forever.
He was in a.
I think
He
he
was
died.
in one of the Crow sequels.
Yeah. One of the many horrible Crow sequels.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are right.
It
You
just-
guys
it
are
was-
right, Ritas.
It was not good.
Yeah, the
So
worst.
yeah.
No, yeah, that was the guy from Boondock Saints.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you guys are right.
Fashion saying I'm retired from coloring, sure, whatever you say, buddy.
But is it just me that after all those years, it's like all the actors right now, all the kids of the actors, all new actors look alike?
I think
It's
it's
probably just you.
just an old man thing.
They cast types, in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like types. You got the scummy looking outsider. You
But
got the
it's like-
pretty boy. You got the,
You know, the funny thing in that movie is that
the golf
character.
girl. They cast types.
I still can't think of the guy's name, but that kid
Oh.
character, he's wearing a BPRD shirt in it, like throughout the whole movie.
I never noticed that.
So Guillermo, because Guillermo directed that, he's a big Hellboy fan, I guess, before
Yeah.
he even directed Hellboy.
Yeah, I forgot he was the director on that one. Man,
Yeah, and he was the one to actually introduce and do the blending between live action and 3D animated CGI special effects in a fight.
Yeah,
was
that
well
was
done,
it was
dude.
really it was pretty cool at the time.
When he grabs him by the leg and starts swinging him into the pillars, I'm like, holy
Yeah.
shit! Like another movie that it's not amazing. The director's cut is better, but the only reason why it's worth watching it's because of the action and the visual. It's Ultraviolet.
Yeah, Ultra.
oh,
Like it's an
Yeah.
eye candy. It's a real eye candy. The action, this is very good, but the story, yeah.
well, it was basically Equilibrium, but with Mila Jovovich as the main.
But it's a
character.
vampire story. Yeah, it's a vampire story.
I didn't hate it
Dude,
when it came
Equilibrium
out,
is so good.
but yeah, I mean, it basically is just like an action movie with no, the story is really kind of. I don't even really remember what it was about. I just remember she was there to fight people.
Kind
and
of like a
that
Resident
was it.
Evil movie then.
See,
It wasn't bad. Don't get me
Gargoyle
wrong. I don't hate it. I'm not.
El Gargo just came in going, yeah, they're all inbreds. That's why we say they're the new royalty, dude. We don't use that word.
I think the truth is that they're all clones. That's why they all look like.
There you go.
Yeah. There you go.
Did you guys see the Monster Hunter
Michael
trailer?
Beacon.
I didn't know
What?
that was out.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the one. Yeah.
Yes. I call it
Yeah.
Resident Evil 8.
Yep.
Resident Evil 8.
It looks
much.
cool.
Looks nothing like the
No, it
actual game, dude.
I mean, I would hope not. It's not a third person.
No, the
Looks
point
like
is, I do
shoulder
agree that
camera.
it looks the same aesthetic. You're looking at it and it looks like you're watching one of the new Resident Evil. I do agree on it that it doesn't have like its own like you're not watching it going, yeah, that's Monster Hunter World. You're like, oh, that looks like it's like Resident Evil.
But it's only because Mila Jovovich is the character.
I think it's more of the aesthetic, but yeah, maybe you're right.
The concept they have for this movie sounds like they just watched the anime called Gate
Mhm.
and just were like, yeah, we'll just make let's make a movie of this and just call it Monster Hunter, because like that, uh, the show Gate, it's like a portal opens up to Earth from a fantasy universe. The army tries to invade Earth, but because it's modern day Earth and we have cannons and shit, we have tanks and shit, they don't stand a chance. The army gets wiped out, and then the Earth invades the fantasy world with all our modern tech. But it's like that's basically what they came up with for the Monster Hunter movie, except it's these giant monsters, which for some reason our modern military
I've never played the game.
can't take.
The game, the game is technically like it's a like third-person view, right?
Yeah,
But technically, it's just
Right.
supposed to hunt down those big creatures. So to kill them, and like some are easier to kill with a big sword type of thing, but some you will need a special weapon, a special thing, and you need to hunt down certain creatures to build up those type of like poison or something like that to be able to bring down one of those bigger creatures that will give you a better metal for your next weapon that could kill a bigger creature. It's technically the principle of the game, but it's a bit sandbox.
yeah, and it has nothing to do with like modern military technology.
No, and you have to feed yourself. That's the principle. It's a survival game in a big monster hunt in a big monster-filled world, and there's not many humans. A bit like monsters. What's the name of it?
Monsters Inc.
No, the Titan thing. The manga Titan.
Monster Incorporated.
Attack on Titans.
Monster Rancher.
Sully,
Monster
Mike
Ball.
Wazowski, going
Monster
in to
Ball.
hunt monsters.
Yeah. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
That's right.
Monster
Force
Mash.
will help me.
So yeah, we're almost close to the 9. We're past an hour 30 minutes. So I think we should probably close it down here.
Okay.
And get ready for that stream. Are we doing at 10:15 or 11:15 tonight, bro? Ace? Oh, he's not there.
No, 10:15.
Oh, he's there.
10:15.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. By the way, what I'm working on right now, you're seeing that's the piece from Demona that's going to be an Ink Slayer.
Looks good, man. Looks wicked.
Yeah.
And boom. So let's start by signing out. So let's start with the guest of the hour, Mr. Mark. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Mark Makes Comics with an X. You can check out my Redbubble. That's MF Comics on redbubble.com. I'm putting up some new artwork and stuff like that. We're gonna have the poster for the cover of the book, and I'm gonna put the Preston Acevedo cover up there, so you'll be able to check those out. Definitely check out my Indiegogo, Grave Robbers Welcome to Hellhole. We're up past a quarter funded, and yeah, I'd like to get that out to you guys as soon as I can. We're going to be putting up some cool pages and stuff here soon with colors from Eugene and awesome pencils by Passion for Drawing.
Awesome. And Brendan,
Hold on.
are you still doing those sexy drawings every week?
Yeah, they're not always sexy or anything like that, but this is what I got going on so far. So I'm going to do some colors on this.
Yeah.
With
I
some
like it.
comics.
Awesome.
Nice
Yeah.
tan booty. Hell yeah.
The booty one you noticed.
Right on, man.
That's a winning piece right there. That's a
Yeah.
10 out of 10 piece right there.
That's a nice shiny one too. Yeah.
I believe it's called a dime piece.
Well, is that just a glare? Because it looks like a shape of a hand on that, like she got smacked.
I think that's insane.
Hey, that's why she's smiling.
Right?
That's why she,
It looks like a shape of a
She
hand.
turned around like, hey.
Sure.
She's like,
So yeah, make
she's
sure
like,
you
what
guys
are you doing?
Zade Comics YouTube channel if you want to check out some more drawings of I do drawings of whatever, but usually of hot chicks, so stuff like this. And you guys can check me out on Instagram and Twitter, Zade Ninja, or for the cool kids now, Parlor.
Did you get a parlor?
I do. I
Ooh.
took it so that nobody would take my name.
No one's gonna take your name.
Dude, They took my name on Waze. Never letting it happen again.
I gotta get on Parlor.
So I gotta
Yeah.
jump on
They
every
also, did they also take it on Gab?
Yeah, I'm there too.
Grinder, Bimbo,
I don't know about.
Check out my OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
I haven't been on Gab yet.
Yes.
And you, Ace, where can people find
Yes, you
you?
can follow me on Twitter at Edwin Aces, and join us tonight on the Watch Along stream.
Yes.
Watching RoboCop 2,
In just over an
Can you
hour.
hear me?
written by Frank Miller. Yes, we can.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, this
And-
is the inaugural sequel stream, right?
Yep.
Yep.
We've never done a sequel yet. And
Very
Phil,
nice tonight.
Hey, what's up? Here's
where
my,
can people find you? Oh, let me zoom in. Boom.
filled in the sun a little bit.
There you go.
Looks good. Looks like one of those mazes.
It is. Yeah, you guys can find me on the Zaid Comic channel. Definitely tune in tomorrow when we do the Hardline stream around 10 Eastern. And then also we are shipping. And where are those stickers?
A little comic we like to call Lost Pages.
I don't know. I had some stickers. Yeah,
Ooh,
go back to Lost
stickers.
Pages. And here they are. You can check out the 6 a.m. comic stickers that we'll be sending out. If you guys, I know one of the stickers got messed up, go in the add-on section and add these stickers on there. You can grab those, and we'll be shipping them out super soon. We're almost halfway done with all
I
the
got something to
shipments.
show too. Hold on.
What did you say?
Awesome.
I got something else to show before we go. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's
Yeah,
go.
so head on over there, grab a copy.
Show
Tell
it.
your
What?
friends,
Show it before we go to Beacon.
because we have to.
No, he's not ready. So let's go to Beacon. What's up, Beacon?
Hey, you can find me on Twitter at the number 7 Legions Beacon, on YouTube at Michael Beacon, on Parlor at Michael Beacon. You can go to 7legions.com to learn more about the 7 Legions universe and back 7 Legions. It's Star Wars meets Skyrim and 7 Samurai. Really fun book. People are loving it. You get it immediately. So, and next person to back it gets this.
And don't forget to go sub to his YouTube channel because he's going to be doing cool little story time.
Yep. Cool. It's a side story about one of the characters rescued by Azrael. And there's also going to be the dwarf story in Inkslayer.
Yes. Oh, my son Logan just joined the stream before we're closing, saying "Hail, hail, Logan."
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you wanted to show something before we left, Brendan?
I have passion stickers. I thought I had your stickers here, but I have passions.
Oh, go
I
ahead,
was
show them.
misinformed by my employee. I did not bring them upstairs because I was so disappointed.
Okay. So tomorrow then.
Yes.
So we'll say goodbye, everyone. Have a good night. See you later on the watch along, and don't forget the
Right.
hard line on Monday, where you can find the entire crew there. Don't miss it, and go sub Telson and Adverse. So later, everyone.
Take it easy, guys.
Peace.
See ya.